Hello, everyone. This is Paul Almas, or Paulo Almas Designs. I decided just to do a video, just to talk about my personal stuff, fashion designing, inspiration, goals. Just know a little bit about myself. Sometimes it's hard to do this, so what I'm trying to do is just to people to start to know me, start to see who I am, and hopeful we we start to know one thing about myself. Okay, so in the personal way, I'm I'm a cool guy. I like to go out. I like to travel. I have kids already, and I'm divorced, so I don't know nothing to do with this. But I just say a little bit about myself. The most important stuff I want to talk about is talk about my fashion designing stuff and my collection I'm doing. So after being so many years working for other people, so I decided to, after the COVID, and I got to a certain age, like I'm 53 now, and I'm gonna be 54 at the end of the year. I decided to create my collection soon. Probably soon in September, I'm gonna be presenting already as I start to put some pieces on my website. You could see in my page, it's PauloAlmasRW22. So my designs is all majority they're black and some white, and I've been introducing some colors, but not too many. So I've been introducing probably navy blue, light gray, and probably probably silver. I like that silver color and a gold color. Uh, Probably, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna continue still with black and white. So everything is bay. I try always to do beautiful dress. I was a type of designer. I do a lot of prints, so a lot of fabric designs, a lot of prints. Since a younger age, I entered competitions, Art Deco, when I was in high school and college and stuff. And when I went to the design school in Toronto and some courses in Parsons in New York. So what I did is I try to incorporate now. I find them more challenging for me. Incorporate the designs I did in the fabrics, shapes, and I'm gonna go back to the word shapes to the to my design. So I like to do different designs all the time, and with it in the part of neckline, I always introduce. If you check all my designs, I introduce something different, always something different, and I always give options. So that's the thing. I find that's more appealing when you're trying to do something on black, because black is hard. Black is classic. It's hard. It's mysterious, but it's hard because it always looks good. Always looks good. So the black, what it does is trying to create that shapes on the dress, try to make it unique. I find it very challenge for me, and I love it. So that's the way I try always to do it. In regards I get a lot of my inspiration, a lot from shapes, a lot from shapes. I think my world all around is shapes. I see everything beauty. I can see a beautiful rose, it shows me shape. I could see a beautiful palace, beautiful castle. Until the sidewalk, especially where I live now in Lisbon, is beautiful designs, beautiful texture. Everything have a little thing of everything, and I find it so different. Is uh, I don't know. It's such a beautiful imagination I have. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about. Um, some people always ask me how I work. I work a lot by instinct. Instinct. I can just decide to do a dress, and meanwhile, like it happened today, I had the 055 to do it. It's a very complex short dress, and I decided to do a complete different dress, a 056, because I find it more challenged to do something more complicated. So and that's what I like that about myself. Like I'm not a complicated that way, but I can be complicated in my own head. So, but always trying to do it. And I work by instinct. If I do it, do it. If I don't do, I move away. I start another one. I'm like that. I don't waste time with if something doesn't go. But I always like to do things with passion because I always my thing is to look at people when they're wearing my dresses. They feeling good and they're happy, and I love that. I love that. That's the most thing I love the most. Um, Part of my inspiration too is a lot too from my, of course, from my past and from things happen to us in private life and stuff like that. But two, I find inspired the artists like Kandinsky, Picasso, beautiful painters out there, the Flemish art, the Austrians art, the Italians. It was such a great, like people, the way they paint, the way they put shapes, the bodies, the way they make it, was like freedom of expression. And I love that freedom of expression. That's what I feel I'm doing because I do what I love and I always continue to do what I do. So, and the part of my videos always I'm doing, I'm always trying to show who I am. So I'm very like people work for me. I call them my family. I don't call them they work for me. They know they're so free with me. And I like people do it for love. They work for love. That's important to me. My goals right now is just complete my collection and trying to create more. I want to do a lot of stuff. Like I'm not. This is just the beginning. This is more to come. Paul, we have a lot of stuff to do, but it's one by day. I always believe one by day. Since my days, I survived leukemia about 17 years ago. I always believe we need to live a day by day and do it what you love with no regrets. You can have no regrets. So for that, I just want to say thank you. Tomorrow I'll be alive again. I had to put the video today, but because it's a bit long, so I'm trying to do a little bit, edit a little bit. The part one of the 056. Tomorrow I'll put the part two 056 to a video when I'm gonna show the draping and the actual fabric already in the mannequin before it goes back to my sewing department, and and we'll see you again. So have a good night because over here is already um, 11:14 p.m. So local time, so Lisbon time. So it was a pleasure and a good night. Bless everyone.